The name Armageddon has resonated through the ages as a symbol of apocalyptic battles and cataclysmic events. Derived from the Hebrew word har Megiddo, which means Mount of Megiddo, this ancient site in modern-day Israel has witnessed millennia of human history and is steeped in archaeological significance. Megiddo has served as a crossroads of civilizations, a strategic military stronghold, and a center of religious and cultural activity. In this comprehensive exploration, we delve into the archaeological history of Megiddo, uncovering layers of the past that have shaped the region's rich and complex narrative. Situated in the Jezreel Valley, Megiddo occupies a key position along major trade routes connecting Egypt to Mesopotamia and Anatolia to the Arabian Peninsula. Its location at the crossroads of these ancient highways made it a crucial hub for commercial, military, and cultural exchanges. The landscape of Megiddo is dominated by a series of mounds, or tells, which represent the accumulation of successive layers of human occupation over thousands of years. Megiddo's history dates back to the Chalcolithic period, 4500 to 3500 BCE, as evidenced by archaeological findings of pottery and tools from this era. The site continued to be inhabited during the early Bronze Age, 3300 to 2200 BCE, with evidence of urban planning and advanced architecture. One of the most remarkable discoveries from this period is the well-preserved Megiddo Temple. Dating to around 3000 BCE, this structure is a testament to the early sophistication of religious practices and architectural design. The temple's layout and artifacts provide insights into the spiritual beliefs and social organization of Megiddo's ancient inhabitants. During the Late Bronze Age, 1550 to 1200 BCE, Megiddo emerged as a prominent Canaanite city-state. The city's fortifications, including massive walls and gates, reflect the geopolitical realities of the time, with powerful empires vying for control of strategic territories. One of the notable rulers of Megiddo during this period was the Canaanite king, Yabni-Hadda. His palace, discovered through archaeological excavations, offered a glimpse into the opulent lifestyle of the Late Bronze Age elite. The city's prominence is also echoed in ancient Egyptian records, where Megiddo is mentioned in the famous Amarna letters, a collection of diplomatic correspondence between Egyptian pharaohs and rulers of other Near Eastern states. The military history of Megiddo reached a climax during the reign of the Egyptian pharaoh Thutmose III in the 15th century BCE. The Battle of Megiddo, fought around 1457 BCE, was a pivotal moment that secured Thutmose III's control over the region. Detailed inscriptions on the walls of Karnak Temple in Egypt describe the pharaoh's military campaign, highlighting the strategic importance of Megiddo. The battle, fought on the plains below the city, showcased the use of chariots and infantry and is considered one of the earliest recorded battles in military history. Thutmose III's victory solidified Egypt's dominance in the Near East and emphasized Megiddo's role as a strategic stronghold. Megiddo is prominently featured in the Hebrew Bible, with its association with the end-times battle, commonly referred to as Armageddon. The city played a significant role in the territorial struggles between the Israelites and surrounding nations. During the Iron Age, 1200 to 586 BCE, Megiddo became an Israelite city. The biblical account in the Book of Judges mentions the conquest of Megiddo by the Israelite leader Deborah and her general Barak. Subsequently, the city became part of the northern kingdom of Israel. The reign of King Solomon is traditionally associated with a period of prosperity in ancient Israel, and Megiddo reflects this affluence in its archaeological remains. The construction of a monumental six-chambered gate, commonly known as Solomon's Gate, is attributed to this era. This gate, along with other impressive structures, attests to Megiddo's strategic and economic importance during the 10th century BCE. The city's location at the intersection of trade routes contributed to its prosperity, and the biblical account of Solomon's reign aligns with the archaeological evidence of a flourishing Megiddo during this time. The Assyrian conquest of the region in the 8th century BCE marked a significant turning point in Megiddo's history. The city was destroyed, and its inhabitants deported, as part of the Assyrian policy of subjugating rebellious territories. However, Megiddo was not abandoned for long. The Assyrians, recognizing its strategic importance, initiated a program of reconstruction. The city was rebuilt and transformed into a military outpost, complete with a governor's palace and administrative structures. This Assyrian phase of Megiddo's history illustrates the resilience of ancient cities and their adaptability to changing geopolitical landscapes. The subsequent centuries witnessed the ebb and flow of empires in the region, with Megiddo experiencing Persian, Hellenistic, and Roman rule. Each period left its mark on the city, from changes in architectural styles to shifts in cultural practices. During the Hellenistic period, Megiddo was influenced by Greek culture, and its architecture reflected the cosmopolitan trends of the time. The Seleucids and Ptolemies, successors to Alexander the Great, vied for control of the region, leaving Megiddo caught in the midst of power struggles. The Roman period brought further changes to Megiddo's landscape. The construction of a Roman military camp and the improvement of infrastructure, including a sophisticated water supply system, highlighted the city's continued strategic importance. With the rise of Byzantine influence in the region, Megiddo underwent further transformations. Churches and Christian communities flourished, leaving behind mosaic floors and religious structures. The city became a center of Christian pilgrimage, and its significance in religious history continued to grow. The Islamic period saw Megiddo adapting to new cultural and religious influences. Mosques and Islamic structures emerged alongside existing Byzantine remnants, showcasing the layered history of the site. The city's strategic location ensured its continued importance in the medieval world. Megiddo's fortunes continued to rise and fall with the changing tides of history. The Crusaders recognized its strategic value and built a fortress atop the ancient tell. However, their control over the region was short-lived, and the Mamluks, followed by the Ottomans, subsequently ruled over Megiddo. The Ottoman period saw the decline of Megiddo as a prominent urban center. The city's role as a military stronghold diminished, and its importance in regional trade waned. Megiddo entered a period of relative obscurity as newer cities rose to prominence.